Good morning. I think yesterday we don't have anything to put on YouTube because I forgot to go live and we were just visiting away. But you're live this morning. Let me check the weather. It is well, things to open. All right. Um, 42 degrees right now. We're gonna hit 70 today. Oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna get some cloud on Tuesday when we hit a 72. Wednesday is going to be rainy. Thursday, maybe a spot of rain. Friday of next week. Let's see, what's today? Today is Shabbat. Okay. So by Friday, it's going to be 75 degrees and sunny. Let me see what the winds for that day will be. Dang it. I was on a roll chatting away about something now. I can't even remember what it was. No. Oh well. So today is is it 5 or 6 of Hanukkah? I can't see right now. Day 6. It's day 6. So I actually slept the whole night through, which is a rare, but I think it's because I kept myself pretty busy. I think I've been having trouble sleeping all night because I have not been busy enough, at least with people. So I went up to the last bathroom in Posa and we uh, hold on. There's Warren. Howdy.
Hey, Wendy.
All right, I gotta mute this for a minute. I gotta get rid of that porn.
No, I gotta turn my sound down here. Okay, here, wait. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'm on YouTube as well. There, that'll fix it. Okay, that's fixed. So how are you doing this morning, Wendy? I'm not hearing you. Now that I turned YouTube off, I'm gonna go back to YouTube.
Okay, I was muted because I was trying to get rid of the porn bots. I had to open YouTube.
Okay. Here, wait.
I didn't want that echo.
All right, there. I fixed it. All right. Well, I don't hear you now.
Because I wasn't talking.
There. It's working now.
It was working before, but I had it muted because I needed to go and get rid of the porn bot.
Oh, well, that's why. Well, where's Mona? Oh, there you are.
Well, that's my house. I have to fix the volume. It's advertising everything outside again.
Yeah.
Like that neighbors don't need to be here smelting talking outside. So
My stove isn't performing the way it should. The fire's trying to go out. That's nuts. Oh, man.
Look, even the fire thinks it's too cold. No.
I can't let the fire go out. I gotta work on this a little bit. You know, it's terrible when I'm sitting here and notice all of a sudden it's getting cold.
Yeah, I don't have a gauge on my propane tank, so I don't know when that's going to run out.
Oh. Yeah, right. Same way with my propane tanks. The only way I know for sure is when they start getting light, or you pick them up and slosh them a little bit, and you don't hear the propane. Don't feel the propane sloshing around in the tank anymore. But I'm actually having to relight this darn thing. I hope Mona's okay. Jeez,
Yeah,
I know how it is living in a travel trailer when it's that cold.
she might be
Power goes out or
sleeping.
something, she's going to be in some real trouble.
All right, I'm gonna have to put some headphones in this stupid thing outside that I put outside. As soon as I can find some. Maybe I'll just turn on Bluetooth. Oh, they got enough power. Figure out how to use these ones.
Let's see if that'll get it going now.
This is annoying.
Power on.
Why wouldn't this gadget let me mute my own talking on Chrome? It just wants to echo everything I say, not what anybody else says, just me.
I don't hear an echo here. I don't hear an echo.
No, not right now. I don't have it on right
The
now.
Bluetooth device
It's coming on.
successful.
But that'll be better than the neighbors hearing everything I have to say. All right. It's so dark out there. So all I see is a black screen.
Yeah, it's a black screen because it's totally dark out there, right?
I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any light out there on the horizon at all.
Kind of like life. No, joke.
I think maybe a little Mexican charcoal might help get this fire going.
Holy cow! That went him down the wrong way.
Wow. This bag's about empty. I think I'll just pour it in there directly. Might work.
Signal. Okay.
Yeah, couple this bag up and put it in there too.
I need to get me a wireless key. This one's driving me nuts.
I burn anything that'll burn in my wood stove.
So you're burning cow dung, right?
Do what?
Yeah.
I burn anything that'll burn. So come on and catch here.
I did it the easy way. I reached over. Actually, I didn't have to do anything because it stayed lit. But I just reached over, picked up the lighter, turned the knob, lit it, and boom, I had my heat. No chopping, no loading. There will be a morning where I gotta go load the new tank though when it runs out.
There, it's going now. Wash my hands to get that black Mexican charcoal. It's mesquite. Yeah, that's hot. That makes some hot water, all right. Okay, okay, we're on fire now.
Oh, I can't make caffeine. I'm supposed to be somewhere about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that stupid phone is still sitting there.
I see a red, oh, there's a red dot on your screen out there. It looks like on your
That was a
camera.
car.
That's a
That was
car
a,
sitting out there.
yeah, it's out by the Dunkin' Crab and my not all like orchard.
The fire's going good now. Let's see if my coffee's getting hot. Yep. Whew.
I knew where the wired headphones are now because the Bluetooth didn't work. My voice is still showing outside.
Boy, that Mexican charcoal's a sparking. Fire's fire's cooking and the charcoal's sparking. Probably close that up. Doesn't spark so much.
Put headphones in.
Well, I'm worried about Mona.
Oh,
She's probably in the clubhouse there or something. Because I bet her trailer's all froze up.
I don't know, but I could text her. Let me text her.
Oh, you're texting her?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, good. She's not answering. Her
What?
phone could even. She's not answering, or is she answering your texts?
I barely got her name typed in. I'm not that fast.
Oh, well then I'll. Sorry, go ahead. That looks like a campfire out there, kind of flickering.
Oh, No. You have to walk by the dump. Somebody either dumpster diving or it's taking a long time to get the trash. Somebody's dumpster diving. There's this guy that has a table of stuff to sell, and I was over by the dump and I saw these uh Keurig and another coffee maker. They look pretty expensive sitting by the dump. And the next thing I know, this guy's got them sitting on his sales table. So I'm like, wonder why I didn't find anything good by the dump this year. This guy's going around the dumps picking up all the stuff people are donating and selling it.
Oh, shoot. Well,
What am
dang.
I? What? You said shoot, and I was about to ask, what am I aiming at?
So Mona is answering.
No, she didn't answer, but hold on, there's a guest. There she is. Hi,
Yay.
Mona.
Well, at least you're keeping warm.
Oh, honey. Yeah, just a minute. I gotta shut the YouTube one. Huh?
At least you're keeping warm.
Well, actually, that's the reason I didn't answer. I stayed bundled up in my bed.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I slept the whole night, Mona.
Oh, really?
I know. It's like, holy cow.
Uh,
It's been a hot minute since I've done that.
no, it's a whole 8 degrees here.
Is it?
Yeah, a whole 8 degrees, man.
No, I'm not going to Missouri. You want to come to Arizona? It's going to be 70 today. With some winds they're not going to reach 10 miles an hour even.
Yeah, yesterday was beautiful. No,
I know,
hardly.
it was awesome. I went out visiting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a beautiful day yesterday. Hardly any wind. I could have gone out and walked around a little bit, but I didn't. I just kind of hung in my trailer.
Oh, I couldn't get with it. The wind was blowing. It was cold. Oh.
I'd have stayed in my bed, just slept all day. I think that's what I do when it's windy. Except I don't always sleep all day. Sometimes I'll just get busy on the computer and get stuff done, and it takes my focus off of everything. So I went to this. I went to a brunch supper thing yesterday, and there were kids there, and I had just showered. And these kids are so dirty. They're coated. They look like they were painted in mud. And they kept wanting to touch me and throw dusty balls at me, and I kept saying, I just showered and it's gotta last a week.
Oh no.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not used to being around kids. Well, when they live outdoors and there's no running water, yeah, the kids are gonna be dirty. But man, they look like they were painted in it. They were like little mud kids.
You know, there's the one thing I don't like about this town is there is no laundromat. There are probably
that's smart.
ways Wow, looks like the sun's up there.
Where?
In Mona's place, she's opened the door and looking out there, looking
I'm
outdoors.
opening it. I opened the door. Davy had to
Oh
go
no.
out. Ugh.
Dang, at least it isn't frozen shut.
Hey, I've had that happen.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Ugh.
I had that happen on my car on the day of final exam. I pried the car open finally,
Yeah.
and then it wouldn't shut. So I had to tie it with a rope from one door handle to the other.
Oh,
Drive all the way to the college that way. There was no, you can't miss the final.
oh no.
They don't let you take weather as an excuse unless they cancel it on the radio, which they never did in that area. Oh, somebody just turned their brights on. Ow. Makes pretty sunbeams in the video though.
Yeah.
Hurt my eyeball.
Oh. Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh.
I thought about staying tucked in and not getting up, but then I realized it's a holiday for people, and Aruba Dive Girl isn't going to be on her way to work, so I figured I'd go on.
Aruba.
Yeah. Today's the 24th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Christmas Eve.
It is the 6th day of Hanukkah. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Don't joke.
I just hope my toilet falls out.
Yeah. That would be a good thing.
Yeah. Either that or I'm going to have to go grab a porta potty bucket. I ain't walking all the way up to the thing. It's still ice and snow out there. Ain't nobody been driving.
So what do you got for heat? Is it working? You're in a blanket.
Yeah, it's working. It's just that when the holding tank is frozen, the floor is so cold that keeping it warm is hard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm standing on a block of ice.
Throw a blanket on the floor.
Boy, if it were that cold, well, when it gets down to 20, my pipes will freeze. I can't keep it warm in here for anything. 20 degrees, impossible to keep it warm in here.
I don't know how this went. It'll probably stay warm in here because my flame's on the lowest it is now. If it was colder, I could just turn up the flame and crack my window open more, I guess.
Well, it's not anywhere near freezing around here. It might
Right. Well, no, I was in freezing though. I've been in freezing.
yeah, it will freeze a little bit around here, but
We had actually it froze here the one night. I had frozen frost all over my truck that day too, and it was pretty lumpy.
I had icicles coming out of my whole gray water. There's a pipe there coming out of the trailer, and icicles coming out of that pipe because that'll just drip all the time. But that was, that's always around January. It does that around here.
Well, this is the new January.
It's January pretty soon.
No, this December 2022 is the new January.
Oh, yeah.
I like when you watch the people who farm and they talk about the animals getting extra fat this year and the plant showing signs of a cold winter, then you know cold is coming.
Yeah. Well, the woolly worm was black, so
Those cows in Texas were pretty fat. And so were the grasshoppers. Holy cow, those things were so fat. I thought they were locusts, and I was wrong at first, but I'm like, no, they're really grasshoppers.
uh,
I mean, they were getting to be the size of baby hamsters. That's pretty big.
well, we might get to 10 degrees today.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh. Ah.
Good reason to stay in bed all day.
Yeah, I've got one heater that's acting up.
Oh, I
It
had
was
no sneezing yesterday. Come to think of it, I had no pain. Wow. And then I slept the whole night. That's pretty nice. Well,
yeah,
I didn't have any till I got home and my legs were swollen and they were hurting, but I fell asleep fast and slept through the whole night, so I wonder something.
It's starting to lighten up a little bit on the horizon.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Well, I could see it better on the other camera though.
Should be starting to light up a little around here too.
That's the same person still at the dump. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's getting light out there on the horizon here.
Drive off now. Yep. The headlights
yeah.
went out. That. We don't hear the cars driving past the same as much, do we?
Oh.
Well, it might not hurt to have extra caffeine today.
Caffeine. That's what I'm missing. Caffeine. Coffee. Coffee.
Run! Run! It's an emergency. I'm still finishing off last night's decaf. I was. Now I just don't know where I put my bottle. That's weird. Too big to lose. How did I lose it? Blankets. That's faster than 15. Where's Mona's dog at?
Under the blankets.
Oh, we can't coax him out. He knows we can't give him treats.
There she comes. I threw something on the floor for her.
She doesn't respond to the word treats when she hears it on the computer.
No.
No.
We tried. Ugh, I need to take time to work on this computer. I have a whole bunch of things starting that I don't want them to run all the time.
I got a new computer and I'm just finally getting it set up. And I'm deciding how. Trouble is, I don't know how to use the editors, the video editors. YouTube Movie Maker, and I downloaded that one.
Oh.
And then, yeah. And then they
click around and try things. You'll learn it.
Is what?
Just move things around and click and try them out. You'll learn it fast.
Oh. Is that right? All right. I'll give that a try.
It's not like you'll kill your computer with an app. Maybe the app itself, if it was broken, but the video editing stuff ain't broken, so it won't break your computer to play with it.
Okay.
Might freeze it up and make it crash, but it'll come back.
Well, I've got two of them, two video editors now. The other one's called Clipchamp or something like that. It's a Windows video editor. So I've got to figure out how to use these things. It does video. It does YouTube videos as well. It's like you say, I just got to start messing with it.
Yeah, every time I do any video editing, I have to do a trial software version. That's why my game videos that I did before, all the lots and the houses that were built. I was saying. Oh, that's why they're slideshows and not video.
Oh. Yeah, I got a couple cameras. So anyway, I gotta get to work and start messing with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be messing with one soon. I just grabbing clips here and there. It's like a day in life video when you put music in the background or something. Maybe I'm preparing it for my funeral. Who knows? I've heard so many stories of people put something like that together and then just suddenly dying. Sorry. We had really weird conversations at the campfire last night. I think part of what's left over.
Got my hat on, got my coffee.
Yay!
Okay,
Thank God for microwaves. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
You still got light coming in your door.
No, that's my kitchen. Yeah, I got the blanket fell off of it. And I got the light turned on back here. Yeah, the blanket fell off of it.
Oh, okay.
And I don't feel like messing with it right now.
Yeah, all right.
The light coming in might actually provide some form of heat, maybe.
No, there's no heat out there.
The sun coming in the window doesn't provide heat.
I don't have any. Well, that little window's a frosted window in the door.
Oh, yeah. No, it don't
So,
provide.
Is it cloudy there and where you're at?
no, I think the sun is shining. It's just ice everywhere.
Yeah, I know it.
It's got to warm up above 5 degrees if you want any kind of temperature. Anything to start melting.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna start melting today.
5 degrees won't cut it.
Oh, no. So they're predicting a high of 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no.
You're all stocked up though, right?
Oh yeah. The only problem I have is my toilet tank is frozen.
Yep. What about your water pipes? Your fresh water, you're sinking that.
I don't know if that holding tank's froze or not. I ain't tried it. I've been using.
No, I mean your water faucet. You get water out your water faucet. That's.
Oh no, we had to unhook. We had to unhook from the water faucet. I'm using my holding tank to keep the frost free from freezing. Everybody was told to unhook.
Oh wow! Right.
And you got bottled water somewhere? Because you're in trouble if you don't.
I got lots of bottled water.
Yeah.
Lots of bottled water. So I'm not concerned about it. I've got everything I need, really. I've got probably 3 cases of water, bottled water. And if I have to, there's water up at the clubhouse. I could go up to the clubhouse and fill up jugs if I wanted to.
Yeah.
It's just that this is the most bitterly cold it's been here in God. 10, 15 years, okay?
Yeah.
This is a usual cold.
That's right. I've been watching the news. Been watching the news on this blizzard out there while I'm sitting here with my door open and looking out there in the desert and going, my gosh, it's hard to believe.
Okay, guys, rub it in.
No, I mean, yeah.
You don't try to rub it in when it's 120 out here? You don't try to rub it in at all?
Well, I don't mind the heat. Heat don't bother me. I can
I
always
love heat.
cool off it, I just can't get warm enough. Once
Yep.
I get cold, I'm cold. I'm cold to the bone. I'm cold.
Yeah, I know it. Yep, I know it. Speaking of which, I gotta tend my stove a little bit.
I got kind of upset with Dominic last night. He said he was going to come on and do the year in review. I waited and waited and waited for 2 hours for him to come on.
Dang.
Oh, he might have been still editing. I know when I'm expected to do something like that, I end up editing until the last minute and then ends up late.
He's done that 2 nights in a row, though.
Oh.
Put it up on YouTube that he was going live soon, I get the notification that he's getting ready to go live, and I go in, and he never shows. So I'm like, damn, Dom. Finally, I just said, well, I've waited long enough. I'm leaving. Oh. Oh.
I could probably put in a video from a sunrise of another morning and we wouldn't know the difference. At least when it's not cloudy. On the cloudy days, it has interest. On the days it's not cloudy, it's just the same thing again. Good thing it's a different conversation.
Yeah. All kind of the same out here.
Well, I like the clouds.
Yeah. I'm concerned about my friend. He's got a one of them plastic egg-shaped trailers. They ain't nothing but a
Teardrop?
yeah. Well, that ain't even a teardrop. It's a Stampy.
Okay. Is he able to stand in it?
Yeah.
Well, he's good then.
It's just that the walls are only like an eighth of an inch thick. There's no insulation on the walls or nothing. There's no walls. It's just a molded fiberglass.
Right. Does he have heat? Because in a tinier space, it doesn't take much to heat, even if it's not insulated.
Yeah, well, he got him a propane heater. I just hope, the thing is with this much cold, I'm worried about him running out of propane.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be in more danger of running out of water before he runs out of. Yeah, he could end up running out of propane, but I think he's in more danger of running out of water. You can't store much water inside of that, can you?
No, but he's got his daughter right next door to him. She's in a FEMA trailer.
A what?
One of the FEMA trailers.
I've never seen it. What's a FEMA trailer?
They're like a little tiny mobile home.
Okay.
About the size of this, 30 foot, but they're built like a mobile home instead of like a travel trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, there's 5,000 of them sitting somewhere on an airport field, abandoned airport.
Wow.
You can buy them from the government for $500 a piece. All you got to do is pick them up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
How heavy are those things?
Not any heavier than my travel trailer.
I would have trouble picking that up. I can't even pick mine up.
Oh,
Oh, like no wonder they're all just sitting there. How many people can actually pick them up?
yeah, right.
Wow. I wish I could drive a bigger trailer. I would go for it, but I just can't. I don't have the attention span.
Okay, he's okay. He just texted me. I asked if he was okay because we normally meet for coffee, but we're not meeting for coffee on this Saturday because it's all ice. I mean, nobody wants to go out, especially where he's at. It's a gravel road in northern Arkansas.
Oh.
So, but he's okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep.
And it's supposed to warm up there when?
No, not for a while. It ain't gonna get warm.
Monday, we're supposed to be above freezing.
Okay. That'll create some ice per night, but that's still better than freezing all the time, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to be a whole 33 degrees.
Woo! Party! Get your bikinis out.
Yeah.
That might not be enough to thaw your holding tank.
No.
Oh man. How are you gonna thaw that thing? If it doesn't burst.
All you can do is
it's just gonna get full. I've got the toilet valve open and got a heater pointed right at the toilet right now, so that the heat can go down and warm it from the top to the bottom. But I can't even go out and pull the handle, to let it drain, even if it tried to thaw right now. I grab hold of that handle, it'll break off, and I've been through that, and I don't want to do that again.
That's right. No, it's like you said yesterday. Just don't mess with it when it's frozen.
I've got a porta potty. If it gets full, I'll just get the porta potty out. Okay.
Yep.
Porta potty and trash bags, and I'll be just fine. This too will pass.
That's right. Gotta be summer someday.
Yeah.
It's gotta warm up someday.
Well, I wonder,
Yeah.
It feels like we're in an ice age right now.
Well, that's just the point. In the 60s, they were worried about ice age.
Yeah. I remember. We were all supposed to die before we could have kids.
Yeah.
We were all going to freeze to death.
Yeah, the day after tomorrow. Yeah.
And now we're like all going to burn up, and that's why they're chemtrailing to protect us from the elements of the sky. And I'm like, bullpucky.
That's right.
Oh, my toes are froze. I was barefoot standing in the kitchen.
Do you remember that song called Popsicle Toes?
No.
You gotta look it up. I don't remember what it was about. I just remember I couldn't listen to the song because it had the word popsicle toes in it. So I don't even know what it's about. But there's a song called Popsicle Toes. Maybe I could look up the lyrics. I'm curious.
got a fly in here.
Surprise!
Why? What?
I saw a spider in the outhouse, and I'm like, wow, I just saw a critter. I haven't seen anything except one kit fox out here. I've heard the coyotes. I've seen nothing. Well, all right, I had a wasp in here. And then when I was going to visit Eric, the other Eric from he had bees trying to come into his place. But there's like no ants, none of these black beetles that stick their butt up in the air. I haven't seen any of the stuff that I saw the last time I was out here.
Well, that's what I like about. That's what I like about wintertime. The bugs all go away.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Bugs just can't live where it's where it's cold. But I suppose it's warm in my trailer, so whatever. They'll hide out in my trailer somewhere, and then when I light the fire, then they come out. Well, that's just the flies. I don't have any other bugs in here. During the summer, spiders like to get up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nightmare when they come down on their thread,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get them a lot in my camper, and I have that chloroplast stuff. That makes me nervous. Thinking they'll set up home in my chloroplast.
Now, what's chloroplast?
Corrugated plastic, like cardboard, only plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, once I know I've got a spider, I'll get my vacuum cleaner. Try to suck them into the vacuum cleaner.
I still have a spider in my boots, as far as I know. I saw the spider webs built up down there, and I just can't reach in. I've got to vacuum him out. Or flood him out. But I don't think they'd be happy if I filled my boots up with the water thing. Maybe I can go to the truck stop or a car wash or something and flood my boots.
Sun's coming in that window pretty good now.
Yeah.
I see it. Is it producing heat yet?
No.
What?
No, I know it. It's winter sun. It just isn't a whole lot.
Oh, it's just bright because everything's white out there. Everything.
Everything's white, so it's just going to reflect any heat, any sunlight right back out into space again. That's why they're worried about an ice age. That's the history of this planet is ice ages.
Yeah, I'm gonna freeze before I have.
Right. I don't know what the solution is on an ice age other than go south, but that whole global warming thing and that bit of that Al Gore was inconvenient truth with a lie. There's politicians.
I think from the history of this planet, it just goes back and forth. It's called nature.
Yeah.
Oh, I was on
We
that omnibus bill.
Yeah.
200 representatives went home and gave their vote to Nancy and to vote them in proxy. I don't think there should be a proxy vote. You
What
should
am I
have to be
missing?
there to vote.
I haven't been keeping up with news. I'm sorry. I don't even know what you're.
Oh, this omnibus bill.
The omnibus bill.
4,000 pages. They drop it on him at 2 a.m. in the morning and expect him to vote on it that night.
How do you spell it?
Omnibus. OMNI.
Why?
Right.
My brain. Why
But
doesn't it?
that's going to be an impossible thing. You can see someone talk about it on YouTube, maybe. But to look it up on Google search, that's something else.
No, I look it up and then I can figure out where the official system is and I go for that.
Rand Paul brought it in on like a cart thing. Yeah, 4,500 pages with nice little things like Senator Leahy gets $1 million to name a building after himself.
Wow.
Pelosi gets so much money to have a federal building built with her name on it. Like the people really give a shit about them having their name on buildings. But yeah, we're expected to pay for it.
Omnibus bills are to be anti-democratic. So why would the Democrats do that?
Because they're abundant, their hypocrisy.
This is from Wikipedia itself.
Yeah. The abundant hypocrisy.
Anti-democratic people. What the heck? And they're going to do it anyway.
Oh, they done did it. They done did it. They done passed it. We had 16 rhinos in the Republican Party vote for it.
It's crazy because we're in such national
$1.7 trillion.
Yeah, and we're already in a tremendous amount of debt. And if you, I was looking at a YouTube about it yesterday, and there's a whole bunch of garbage that we got to pay for out of our.
Yeah, we're paying for other countries to protect their borders, but there's no money to protect our border. In fact, they can't. The bill requires that they cannot spend a single dime to protect our border.
What's the name of the bill?
Huh?
What's the name of it? The technical name to look it up.
You already looked it up. It's Omnibus.
It's Omnibus bill for 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked it up myself. That's what it is. It's right there.
From the way Wikipedia was wording it, was like omnibus bills, and I'm like, what? That's just a category. No, but that's the name of it. Okay.
Bill, B-I-L-L.
The 1.7 trillion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we're in a heap of trouble.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we knew that was going to pass because they kept saying stuff about mid-December, so we knew it was going to pass. I mean, they're confident. There's nothing standing in their way.
And they do it when they know they're going to. They could have waited 11 days.
Right.
Okay.
No, because 11 days the Republicans take over in the House.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't know who the speaker's going to be yet, do we? The Speaker of the House? Nancy Pelosi's out. She's still there, but she's not Speaker any longer.
I heard somebody mention something about her getting voted in for something temporary. I can't remember what it was now.
No, we get a Democratic speaker this time for the House.
I know, but they were saying.
I mean, a Republican. What is his
we're
name?
gonna have a Republican speaker. But we don't know who it's going to be yet.
Won't know till they vote on the 3rd. They're going for McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I'm not so sure about McCarthy. I think he's a rhino. And we still ain't got rid of old man Mitch McConnell.
No, I know it. That guy is so useless. And he has been forever.
I want term limits. I want term limits.
Yeah. You know, I look for news on this. I got a new Microsoft computer, you know,
Yeah.
Windows. And any news that is Microsoft on any of the clickable icons on this screen are all Democrat. Hate Trump, you know, here's one that, you know, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Yeah.
And the Democrats did the same thing to Sarah Palin. They just anything they can do to slander their family. I can't.
I know it's not about. I mean, Kevin gave a speech yesterday about the bill. You know, he said, and I vote no, but he gave like a 2-minute speech on. You guys say that you're doing this for the people. Okay, I'm sure the people really want Nancy Pelosi's name on a federal building. The people really want that. That's important. He says, this ain't about the people. You ain't done anything in here for the people.
They're
Yeah, they
putting
did. They
names
paid
on
for
there for targets, that's
85,000.
all.
They paid for 85,000 more IRS agents in the omnibus bill.
The abundant hypocrisy of the left.
Well, that one solace is that we get that 22-380 passed. Everything that Biden signed during his residency will be null and void, which means that we got to get that because that means that bill goes away.
Well, we can hope.
Yeah. It doesn't look like we're winning on anything. Everybody keeps being so hopeful and then it crashes and it's like, no, they have too much confidence right now.
Well, the thing is we when you talk with the Roland Brothers site on the 22-380, the Supreme Court begged him to get that bill to them. They called.
Yeah, and you gotta get those letters, right?
We got to get them letters done, yes. But the Supreme Court asked them to go ahead and submit that bill. They wanted to rule on that bill before the 118th is sworn in.
I know it. You know what's worse is they're sending that Patriot missile system to Ukraine. What that'll do is shoot down any Russian jets that are flying over Ukraine.
Yeah.
And Putin has said that so they're sending the Patriot missile system in anyway, and Putin is going to amass his army. Putin said, you send in the Patriot missile system and and they're doing it.
Putin will just nuke them.
I know, that's the scary thing is they're, the verge of nuclear war with when Trump was in office, we didn't have any wars going on.
None. He even stopped North Korea from shooting off doing missile tests.
Made friends with all of them except China.
Oh, him and Xi were fine.
Yeah, they were. but you know, if there's any real enemy we've got out there, it's China. But Biden is all about being friends with China.
Well, of course, he's in their back pocket. They're the ones that put him in office.
Yep. That's why they call him China Joe.
Okay, so how much did he say he was gonna put aside for? Oh, shit, I can't. I was just looking at something that scrolled away. For putting in all the electric charge stations.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's a whole bunch in there for
Well, no, I'm like, remember he promised us that? I'm wondering how much he did actually put aside for that. This is the time to check what he said he was going to put aside money for. We can actually check on this bill what's actually been funded for it.
I know, but I'm having an awful hard time reading that 4,500 and some odd pages.
Yeah, well, you can do a search for certain words.
That's right.
It
The
tells
thing
you
that
how
makes
much.
me mad is that I don't believe that you should vote on anything you haven't read.
Yep.
That's right. But Nancy Pelosi will say,
Well,
we
vote for it.
got to pass it to know what's in it.
Yeah. That's what everybody, all the Republican senators was saying yesterday was that you can't. How can you drop this on us at 2 a.m. knowing a storm is coming, Christmas is coming, everybody wants to go home, and you give them a whole 5 hours before they are expected to vote. 5 hours to read 4,500 pages. No debate on anything.
No debate.
Yeah, it hurts. I don't think that it's even free. I was looking at it's called the 2022 one or it's a 2023 one.
Oh, good question.
The 2023 omnibus bill already?
Yeah, well, the omnibus bill goes from December the 24th through November of next year.
So it is the 2023 one.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to find out the name of it.
I believe in breaking that up into individual appropriations, not a mass appropriation bill. And it was all written by Pelosi and Leahy, who have been fired by the American people.
Did they get it through? No, they didn't. I'm like, did they get it through the House before it changed over?
Oh yeah, it passed. They passed it yesterday.
Okay. No, I mean, when did this thing start? Before the elections? I forgot where I was going with this.
No, it was actually written up and delivered as a bill for the floor 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Dang.
They didn't do any appropriations all year long. They waited until 200 members of Congress had already left Washington, D.C. They wanted to get home because of the weather and the holiday, and they just gave their proxy vote to Nancy Pelosi and let her vote, all of them, for it. They weren't even there to vote.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know when the Arizona government starts meeting again, but I can't even get the emails until they get their emails set up. So you can't email them about passing certain bills. I just hope they don't start looking at bills on day one before we get emails and information and the ability to communicate with them about the bills they're going to be looking at. But who knows?
I am looking forward to them putting the fence around the Capitol building and martial law coming in and removing 388 of them out of the building on the 3rd.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that too.
That's the point when the U.S. will reverberate in celebration.
Yes, we will.
You know what all kind of stuff comes when martial law goes into effect, right?
You know, that's okay. I can deal with the martial law a lot better than I can deal with the Chinese communist country taking over my country.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I'll hang all the flags on my truck again. Drive around
I don't
Phoenix.
know. I just keep thinking of the immigration status plus martial law, and I keep thinking of all this. The disarmament thing can happen so easily in that situation. Oh, makes me so nervous. Well, not stressed. It just makes me nervous that there's going to be all kinds of chaos and this stuff goes crazy.
Oh, it's going to be chaotic. But it's the only way to fix the problem.
Not the only way, the only human way, maybe.
Yeah. We desperately need them to clean house and get rid of, and
Well,
come back with a new constitutional republic.
Yeah, restore the Constitution. It's the supreme law of the land. That's
Yes.
that's one of that mission statement of People's Convoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is it makes everything that Biden signed or did null and void. Okay,
That's right. Revoke it. Everything Obama.
all of his 40 some executive orders so far.
Yeah.
This country ain't ruled by executive order.
No, it isn't. And that's it. Is repeal the COVID-19 Emergency Powers Declaration. Is another mission statement of the People's Convoy, and that powers an emergency powers declaration that has not been repealed.
No, it has not.
We're still under the COVID-19 emergency powers declaration.
Yes. Until at least March.
Yeah, at least March, huh? The whole of the Biden administration has been under the COVID-19 emergency powers declaration. That gives them president powers that are just Democrats.
They're communists. They got past being Democrats. They're communists now.
I know they are.
Well, I called all of my representatives.
Am I going to delete this video? I just realized it was YouTube crap.
Oh.
We got it. Oh my gosh, I see Choctaw talking in chat. I haven't been paying attention. Good morning. Can you post a link for the bill? Choctaw wants to know. Do you have a link for the bill, Mona, or do you just have video and news links?
I just got video and news link, and I got to figure out how as moderator to get these damn sex things off of here.
So
What do you got going on your computer, Mona?
Well, they've got these in the chat. There's a whole bunch of these sex things in the chat. And as moderator, I should be able to get rid of them.
No.
I didn't see any. Hold on, I'll get rid of them. No. Oh, no, that's just StreamYard, Mona. I got rid of them on YouTube a while ago.
Oh, okay. I see that. Yeah.
And I put them in timeout on StreamYard, but that doesn't do anything because they're not on StreamYard. Okay, it's 4,155 pages. And if you have a good PDF reader, you can actually get the thing. I have the link. Let me see if I can get it to. You have to download it to your computer. It's a PDF.
Oh, that's gonna be a large download.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
Well,
wouldn't.
it opens in your browser. I already have been looking at it, so it's okay. But I'll put the link. I don't know how else we'd read it. It's a huge bill. They can't afford the internet space to put it on like that. But yeah. Let me get the YouTube.
I was just looking at some of the YouTube people that are highlighting what they've already looked it over and said, well, look at this, and
That's
talked
the
about it
problem.
on YouTube.
Unless you're willing to look at a 4,000-page document, you're only going to have hearsay.
That's
Yeah.
Well, that may be, but
Well, I was watching C-SPAN yesterday and listening to the rebuttal from the different Republican senators. Why, there was the whole debate thing before the vote, and Kevin McCarthy was going through it and pointing out why it wasn't for the people, and all this money for this, and all this, and no money for this, and no money for that.
Sorry.
It's an appropriations bill.
Yep, I got it. There's a link. Yep, 4,000 pages. I think I'll just breeze through certain sections. I mean, I can look at things I know about and see how it matches up, but I guess I could keep it to do a search. I could do a word search and look up things too, so.
well, I ain't downloading it. There isn't anything we can do about it anyway, except cry.
It's already been passed. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just little people. Democrats are in charge. So what can you say about that?
I almost hate calling them Democrats because there's a whole bunch of people who are Democrats who are so upset that they're even associated with this.
They cared at all. They'd have stayed in DC and they'd have voted. But no, the weather's got us. We're going to give our proxy vote to Nancy Pelosi and let her vote for us.
Well, they knew what was going to happen. There's no way they didn't know what was going to happen. So when they turned over their proxy vote, they knew what was going to happen. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
They didn't want to face it. Are these people who are no longer in office and got voted out? Is that why they don't care? Or are they just that dang confident of their agenda that they just don't even care anymore?
It was totally written by Senator Leahy, who has been fired. He no longer has a job after the 3rd of January. It was written by Senator Leahy and Nancy Pelosi.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. I looked at it. I had it up.
They're fired.
I thought.
That's their last hurrah.
I thought Pelosi was out, but she's still there.
Until
Well,
the
yeah, she's
3rd.
there till it's over. But oh man, it's so blatant. They don't even care anymore. That's why the level of confidence tells me that we really don't have anything against it because they put a few tests out and they passed with flying colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
16 Republicans voted for it.
yeah, I don't think things are going to suddenly switch around miraculously. I really don't.
Unless 22-380 goes
Maybe.
through. That's our only hope right now.
Pretty virtual. 9:30.
Getting to be oatmeal time.
I think I ruined my giant batch of beans. I'm so
Oh
upset.
no.
I put chicken in them. Probably mistake. I put them in the cooler at night after they were all done cooking and cooled down a little bit. Then I forgot to plug in the cooler because I was low on power.
Yeah.
And so when I
Oh.
got up and I plugged it in the morning, the cooler was still 60 degrees. But it's Friday, so I had to do shopping and shower and all that stuff. And I can't have it plugged in when I'm driving around. So it never got to cooling temperature. I'm pretty sure it's spoiled.
Oh no, honey.
And it's like, well, now we have a bunch of sunny days, but I can't cook it today. I have to do it all over again. But I had plans to go hiking on Sunday. I'm just frustrated. And I
Yeah.
can't do it Tuesday because it's too close to cloudy days moving in.
That's the bad part about living on solar, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
if I didn't
Especially-
run my laptop and I didn't make my bread in the rice cooker, I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, this time of year, that's what's difficult. The sun is just too low in the sky. We aren't getting enough solar energy from the sun anyway.
Well, if it's a full sun day, I can do this but the problem is it doesn't charge up in time.
During the summertime, I've got a lot of power, but during the winter,
Yep. That's why I ended up using the propane heat instead of my electric heater.
well, right, no.
I'd rather be on the computer than just run the little heater.
Well, I don't know what the temperature is in my house. I guess I can find out real quick.
It's 70 in mine.
I don't use electric heat at all, really.
I do when I'm plugged into the landline or whatever you call it, shoreline.
Shore power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Mona's. Essentially, that's what Mona's on is shore power.
Yeah.
But my heater's only 200 watts, so it doesn't do much. It works in my smaller house, but it doesn't. I have to do a little divider wall for my little sitting area, so I can only have to heat half the space with it.
Well, I've got 2 electric heaters going, and it's only 57 degrees in here.
Oh,
Dang, girl,
boy. That's
not
very
good. No wonder your
That's why
stuff's freezing up.
I've got 3 layers of clothes on and wrapped in a blanket.
Yeah.
And that's with 2 heaters running.
Yeah.
What kind of stove do you have?
I've got a propane stove, but I
They
can act.
make heaters. They make pans you put on the stove that, and if you blow a fan across it, it'll heat your place very nicely.
Yeah, I can do that, but I it's 57 degrees. That's a matter of bundling
Yeah.
up, you know. It's above
Okay,
freezing in here. It's above freezing.
but your toilet isn't.
No.
No.
And I'm not it's frozen from underneath. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So I
Oh,
no matter what I do, it's not gonna defrost the toilet
No.
handles unless I decide to spend a whole lot of money and go out there and put a heater under my trailer.
Yeah.
yeah.
No. That
And
Oh,
it and it's
even
five
not even.
I mean it's 7 degrees outside right now.
Yeah.
So
Right. Not when it's
uh
that cold.
that would be a waste of money.
It sure would. You're better off using the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Or
Or my
yeah.
porta like I said, I've got a porta potty.
Yeah. The porta potty. Yeah.
You know, I can put a trash bag in the porta potty, and when the storm is all over and it's warmed back up, I can go take it up and put it in the dumpster, just like I do the doggy poop. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's other ways. You know, I grew up in an old era, so it don't. It's not like I'm worried about it. All right. I mean, I can climb and get in my car and drive to my sister's house and be toasty warm if I wanted to.
Good.
You know, I could go sit up at the clubhouse. They've got the fireplace going in the clubhouse.
Okay.
So
Because if you have a power failure, you're if then what?
I got a generator.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it'll be enough. Run all your heaters. I
Huh?
don't know. Run all your heaters from your generator.
If the power went out, I'd go to propane.
Yeah.
I'd turn on my oven and open my oven door and stick my little tiny computer fan in front of it, and I'd heat the house with propane.
Well, okay.
But my generator will run my electric blanket if it came down to that, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff,
Generator run your
huh?
generator will run your electric blanket, but I don't know about heating your trailer.
No, it wouldn't run the heaters.
No.
But I mean, I'm going to stay warm, you know. If I got really too cold, I'd just go out in the car. I got a full tank of gas in that truck. Okay?
That's the way to do it. Yep.
I just climb in the truck. But I'm not, like I said, if I had to, I'd just go over to my sister's house, you know.
Yep. And hopefully the power's on at your sister's house.
Well, we've got two of those big generators over there.
Oh.
So if the power goes out on her house, the generator just comes on.
Well, okay then. Big enough generator is
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
got two. We got two 5,000 BTU generators.
Okay.
So, and if it got too cold, I'd just head out to the farm. I got wood heat at the farm. So, I'm not
Woody.
worried about it getting freezing.
Well, good. Oh, I was a little bit worried.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay warm. Like I said, right now I'm bundling up in blankets. Okay, I've got on 3 layers of clothes. So I got my hat on my head because I don't want to let the heat out.
Yeah. And speaking of wood heat, no, I need to throw another log on the fire.
Throw that log on the fire. Boil me up some bacon and some beans.
Yeah, see that big old chunk of railroad tie.
I know, but I worry about you with them railroad tie heat. That flue
That's
catches
like
fire.
Nothing like railroad tie heat.
Yeah, but that soot is not good for you.
No, it isn't. I got good flu, and all goes out. All goes out in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but it sticks in your flue. I worry about a flue fire.
Right. Oh yeah, I know it.
Oh,
The
crap.
soot, right? But this is a different kind of deal here. With my setup. If it were a different kind of flu, it'd be worse. It'd be a worse problem. Then I also burn other kinds of wood, so it kind of levels things out.
Just so you get you a chimney sweep log every now and then. And you don't have
What's
to
that?
throw the whole log in. You can just throw a part of it in.
Oh well, I'll throw the whole thing in. Lots of heat that way. I have a winch hook up to the tail of my trailer and drag a cable out there, and the winch will drag in those big heavy railroad ties. Set them
Yeah.
up with my chainsaw. Yeah.
And I've got wood heat. I can always fire up my little chimney. Okay. And go stand in front of the fire, It's just
Yeah.
that I'd get frostbite just getting the fire pit going.
Yeah. No, you can't do it. That won't. Right. Fire pit outdoors, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe outdoors. That's no good.
Oh, right now, 10 minutes is all that they recommend you spend less than 10 minutes outside.
That's right.
Any exposed skin will get frostbite in 10 minutes right now.
Yep.
So, even my dog runs out the door and goes and comes right back in. I mean, she won't, and she won't let me bundle her.
Yeah.
She doesn't like her coat.
Well, I'm on full screen.
Hi there, Lynn. How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Make myself even bigger.
That sun is bright coming in that window.
Sure is.
But I know that the wind is still blowing pretty good because my flag's still flying a lot.
Oh boy. I don't believe there's any wind here. I'm gonna have to look out the tail of the trailer and see, but I don't believe there's any.
Yeah, well, there's still a wind advisory here. I'm looking it up right now. Okay. The high today is going to be 25 degrees. The high tomorrow is 32. And then Monday it jumps to 37. And Tuesday it gets up to 42. And I'll have a toilet fall by Wednesday. It gets up to 57 with only a low of 50.
Oh, wow.
So Wednesday
Wow.
we warm up.
Yeah. Well, good.
So by Wednesday it'll be 57 is the high and 50 for the low. So I just got to make it to Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday it'll be nice and warm and everything will thaw out and I'll dump my toilet and everything and I'll be good.
Am I back?
Yes,
Sun's
there
coming
comes
out.
the sun. You got back in time to see the sun pop. Oh. Oh, I gotta go get some socks on. Oh.
Well, ta-da, there's the sun. We missed the best part.
There it is. Bigger day.
Oh, man. My signal just went poof.
No, it's working good here.
Okay, so Chuck Powell is asking Mona for a link to something. Oh, wait. She said, Mona, did Q-Link Wireless give you a phone? And if so, what model? And I didn't know if that got answered because I got froze up.
What was the question? I missed it. I was back in the freezer.
It says, Mona, did Q-Link Wireless give you a phone? And if so, what media?
I'm using Q-Link and it's T-Mobile. T-Mobile. Now wait a minute. Take that back. It's Verizon through Q-Link. I went through Q-Link, not SafeLink. SafeLink is T-Mobile and Q-Link is Verizon. I've unlimited talks, texts, and data. But I didn't get no service.
I can't.
My smartphone only works if I go
I just
outside.
look at my mess.
You got a lot of room in that little bitty thing.
Oh yeah, a lot. It's pretty spacious. It's a mess right now. Don't look.
She's sitting there snorting at me and telling me don't look. Okay, I won't look. I won't look. There we go. I won't look.
I don't
Whoa,
have my
I'm
camera.
telling you what. My story.
There. Oh my gosh, I can't do that because my face, I have to be up on the camera. I don't know what to do. I don't want to show my mess.
Oh, your mess is fine, honey. Your mess ain't as bad as my mess. Look around.
It's yeah. No, oh, it didn't say anything about the orientation. It let me switch it the other way. Oh, look, and ta-da, there's my game.
Yeah?
That's just my clicker one. It just keeps my hands busy. New comment.
Yeah, I need to do that because I keep my hands busy with cigarettes. Ugh.
What's this ghost? Oh, check it out. Hey, where's my banners I made the other day? Here we go. Let's see. What does it say? Here we go. Ta-da!
Normally, I stay nice and toasty warm because I don't try to heat the bathroom. But right now, I've got to keep heating the bathroom, so that reduces my amount of heat in my living space.
That's true. You might have to go live in your bathroom.
Yeah.
It would be a nice small space to heat. You could like set up a cushion in the tub.
Oh no, you can't even. My tub's a storage unit.
Oh, that's right, because you shower at the clubhouse. Well, dang it, there you go. You just blew your nice, comfortable living situation, man.
I just went into the back room to get me some comfy socks, real warm socks.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to get them, I had to stand on an ice cube. And literally, that
Wow.
back room is like super cold because there's no heat back there. None. But at least my food won't spoil.
That's true.
But boy, is that back room cold. That's why I said I had to go into the freezer to get me some socks.
Let's look at the other side. That's prettier. All my stuff laying around there. Here, we can put my little flower vase in front of it. There we go. There we go. How's that for a scene?
There you go. Nice and pretty.
Wait, I have another. Oh, maybe I should just bring my stuff over here and everything out of the middle of the floor.
That's better. Putting on a second layer of sock.
I have no socks. Not right now. I mean, I own some. I just don't have any on. Wow, I left this place a big mess, man. Sorry, I forgot the cameras there. Keep looking at the vase. Keep looking at
If
the
I
vase.
can get my feet warm, they're the ones cold. If I can get my feet warm.
Yeah.
I'll be warm.
Why don't you? Can you heat some water for your feet?
Oh, I'm getting ready to go get my heating pad and put it on the floor and stand on it.
Do you have any NyQuil or Bengay or whatever stuff that heats up your skin?
Yeah, but I think I can plug in my heating pad. It's the floor that's cold. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got
your feet up.
I've got rubberized rugs. Those commercial rubber rugs that you get that they have at the stores and stuff. I get them if they get torn or anything, they throw them away and they give them to me. If they get a little tear, just a little tear in the rubber, and they give them to me, and I actually carpeted my kitchen and living room with them. But they've gotten cold, with it being this cold this long. The cold is finally coming through the carpet. So my feet are cold. I just put 2 layers of socks on
under a blanket and a puffer jacket. Wow. Do you have alternative down or wool blankets?
I've got plenty. I just got up when you texted me. That's what woke me up. I was asleep when you texted me. That's why it took me so long to answer. I had to fire my computer up and get on. But I was sitting here with bare feet, and my feet got cold. They're starting to warm up now.
Oh,
Because when my
okay.
feet are
There, I
cold,
clean.
yeah. When my feet are cold, I'm cold all over.
I know it.
So
Yeah.
I can grab my heating pad, which I probably ought to do. I've got a, heating pad. Wendy, you need to get you some
What?
of these. You need to get you some of these things. They are really
Hold on.
nice. You
Wait,
don't have a
keep
lot of
holding it
water.
up. I gotta zoom in. What is it?
It's called
Rinse-free.
bath sponges.
What's that
You just it's a cloth,
about?
and you simply wet it down. Okay, there's several of them in here. Each one of these is a bath. You wet it and wash with it, and then you don't have to rinse off.
Oh,
You
no,
use
that's okay. I can just use my wipes. Same thing.
Well, not really, but these I get them because
But then they don't have soap and chemicals. I don't use soap and chemicals. I just use water. I wash you with shampoo once a week, and that's going to be changing as I slowly get to just rinsing my hair with hot water and getting the oil and dust off that way.
yeah.
Okay. What happened, Warren? You disappeared.
Yeah, I know. I'm checking my internet. I thought maybe something happened with that, but yeah,
That's what,
according to what it's told me, my internet dropped.
yep. Mona's next. What? Let's watch and see if hers happens again now. That was weird.
It's
Maybe they're
good.
rolling out some kind of test thing. Because mine went first, and then I came back, and then you went.
Oh, I bet it's the weather. I'm just guessing. But no,
Heating
mine
pad.
happened. My internet dropped for some reason.
Yep, that's what mine did right before yours did it.
Oh. Well then, there's some kind of rolling internet blackout they got going on or something.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, all that happens, on the level of
Maybe they
magic.
didn't like our topic and they're tracking and they just was testing to see.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, I have a chat. Or was that a text back? I don't know who this is. I deleted the whole texting Texas group thing. And somebody texted me and I don't know who it is. Oh. Huh.
Well, here's open. I
I guess
don't blow a fuse.
Why? What are you turning on now? The hair
I'm
dryer?
plugging in my heating pad for my feet.
Oh.
I put the heating pad on the floor so I can heat my feet up.
Yep.
It didn't blow anything.
So far, yep. Got your computer. Houses can handle more. I did see something about power outages somewhere. I just didn't see where, and I didn't bother to stop and look at the news.
Choctaw jumped in there for a second, and I only saw it briefly that he was going. They were doing rolling power outages where he was at.
Oh, okay. Ghost, the way Wendy looked like was a ghost. Oh, where is he? Yeah, I don't know if they're still in there. They said they're under a blanket with 2 pairs of socks and a puffer jacket.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
And has the home heating prices dropped? Probably not. Probably just the fuel cost. Even though those are the same, they're linked, but
Well, I've been eating a sandwich over here at Subway. It had been $7, and it just went up to 10 for a
Wow.
Subway sandwich.
Well,
yeah, I was at the store.
I'm getting ready to
Not
show you what baby does when she gets treats. I got her some treats here. I'm breaking them up into little bitty pieces. And I'll turn the camera around when I get ready to bury them. I'll turn the camera around. You can watch and see what baby does to have to get her treats. She's sitting
Oh,
here.
you're putting them in the bottle?
No, I'm gonna stuff them around the blankets in the bed. Here, I'll turn the camera around so you can see the bed. See how she's sitting there?
Yep.
She's waiting on these. Get down, baby. Get down. Okay. Mama put some here. I'll stick some up here. I'm going to put some down here. I'm going to put some over here in the bed, wrapped up in the blankets. No, you wait, you wait, you wait. You wait. And I roll them all up in the blankets. There's all kinds of treats that rolled up in these blankets. And she'll go absolutely nuts here in a minute.
That's
I'll
pretty
let her have
good.
it. All right. Go searching, baby. Go searching. There you go.
Now she's got to find the treats. That's pretty good. She'll find them.
Oh, yeah.
Just her sense of smell.
I mean, they're up in the, they're rolled up in there really good. And she's going to sit there until she finds every last one of them. They're probably 20 pieces. 3 treats, 3 bacon things. And it keeps her busy at being the only dog in this little bitty trailer.
Yeah.
That searching stuff keeps her busy.
How long does it take her to? I'm
all
all
depends on
digitally. My signal.
It all depends on how well I bury them, you know.
Everything's all digitally. I couldn't hear anything.
Aw.
And I didn't. How long does it take to her to hunt to all that stuff?
It usually don't take her very long. But as you can see, she just goes after it.
She's finding them.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, we just lost Wendy.
She said her signal was going out.
Yeah. I guess yeah. Huh. Oh, I guess she's back. Help me, she says.
Help me, help me.
My signal won't stay. I'm gonna have to go.
Oh no.
think my party's over with. So yeah, I haven't seen anything else in chat. I can't fix the image. It's so tiny. But my signal is going in and out all over again, so I'm gonna have to go.
All right.
I'll
Okay,
see you guys later.
love you, and I love
Bye.
you,
You.
Warren. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye bye.